Holly, the Miami women traveled to Buffalo for the conference meet last week, and they finished fourth overall. How did you think the women performed last week?
I think we had a lot of upsides. I think there were some areas where I know we should have been better. I think as a whole, the meet was slower in general. If you look at the past 3 years and the trajectory of the Mid-American Conference Championships, this was a slower meet for many of the teams, if not all of them. But in the same breath, I think there were some great highlights that we capitalized on. We had Camila, who won the 200 freestyle, which was fantastic. She's a two-time winner in that event. And we had Maddie Folta, who last year did not score at the MAC Championships and now scored on both boards, 1 meter and 3 meter, and even moved up on 3 meter from her seeding after prelims. So, we have some really great highlights, not just those two athletes, but our whole team in general, where we had some good upsides, but unfortunately, we just didn't come away with a higher placing than fourth. But we know that we're a lot better and we're going to continue to get better.
Well, the men were here in Oxford last week, continuing to train for their conference meet this week. How do you think that they really kept training full force ahead in order to best prepare themselves for this week?
Yeah, well, the boys got to be with themselves and they got to really thrive off of each other and train with each other and kind of see their calls and tells, as you would say. So I think they're going to head to Carbondale and they're just going to try to light it up. Not even try, they're going to do, because that's what they do best. When they thrive off of each other and they have each other's backs, they do such a great job of getting up, being prepared, being aggressive, and doing what they need to do to be successful.
What are you most looking forward to about this men's conference meet in Carbondale?
We want to win a second championship. We haven't done that in 52 years, not since the 60s. And those alums from the 1960s have our backs. They've always been so supportive. So we're really hoping that we can try to match what they did back then, 52 years ago, and try to go back-to-back championships. In the same breath, we want to have fun. We want to do what we know, what we can do and do best, and that is, be competitive, be really competitive in what we do. And at the end of the day, we're going to have athletes qualify for the CISCA Championships. And, we already have our women's team set for that meet, and then we're going to have our men's team set. So we're moving on to postseason competition, and we're really excited to obviously compete at the max, but also beyond that too.
The last 2 years, the men were able to host the MAC Championships, swimming in their own pool in Oxford, home crowd. How do you expect them to still keep up that energy even though they're not in Oxford this year?
Well, I think they have that practice of being in their home pool for the last couple of years, but now they need to take that momentum and they need to put it in place on a road trip and be able to be prepared, get used to a pool. We built this PVC ledge, this contraption that mimics the pool at Southern Illinois because they have a ledge in their pool. So we built a PVC ledge so that they could practice their turns on it ever since the middle of the season. So we're really excited that they're going to be able to bring that enthusiasm that they have so well throughout the year and be able to take that to the MAC Championships. I'm not really that concerned that we're not at home this year. This men's team is ready to go.
Well, thank you and good luck this week in Carbondale.
Thank you very much.